Party people in the place to be. You are now in the midst of a real MC. Throw your hands in the air if you're real as me. Ooh.
What's going on, everybody? We're back again. This is week 5, episode 5 of Lloyd Alford Radio. As you know, I'm your host, Lloyd Alford. I'm sitting here with my guy right now, Chris Jenkins. What up, bro?
What's going on, bro?
Owner of Southside Soless shoe store right here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Husband, father of 2. We're sitting here right now, like I said, not at the station. We're not in no living room. We're not at nobody's crib. We're in your actual store, bro. That's major homage. What's up, man?
What's going on, bro? Appreciate you for having me, man.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna get right into everything and kind of. I knew you. Let me rewind for the people real quick. Starting off, the first thing I can remember is that you being able to kind of do your thing and almost have your own store, being a manager while you was working at school at Burger King, which is cool because a lot of people, they weren't managers. They was just trying to get how they live and figure out some hustle. And you seem to kind of already want to be doing good and better for yourself than a lot of people were doing at the time and at that age. So from there, I know it's a journey to think back. How did you get from there to here?
Just hard work, bro. Being consistent. Working at Burger King while I was in college.
Right.
It definitely wasn't fun, but needed bread, man. I ain't gonna lie, my mom cut me off when we were 19.
Yeah.
And she had a phone bill. I was still trying to be fly, still trying to maintain.
Right.
Started working there and got promoted, and next thing I know, I'm a manager.
Right.
I'm working 40, 50 hours a week while still being a full-time student, but
that's crazy.
It kind of just shaped me into the man that I am now, so
yeah,
taught me a lot of skills. Yeah,
impeccable work ethic, I say, definitely. And so you were doing that, graduated from the T, then where'd you go? How'd it go from there? Because you spent some time in Florida, right?
Yeah. So right after we graduated, moved right to Florida. I was in Jacksonville for a little bit. Had a cousin that called me. He was like, bro, I know you about to graduate. You trying to go back home or you trying to see if you can make a life out here? And I'm like, go back to Raleigh or go to Florida. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, right, especially not having gone, right.
So I was there I was in Jacksonville for a year. Jacksonville's cool. The weather nice, but the people, I don't recommend it.
Nah? Where we have a friend that lives in Jacksonville right now. That's ironic that you say that. It's
Duval, it ain't for everybody, bro.
Yeah, I feel you on that. And so, okay, you was in Jacksonville. Is that when you got into the sneakers?
Nah, to be honest, bro, I ain't getting sneakers till I moved to Orlando. I was in Jacksonville trying to do what my parents taught me to do. Went to school, got my degree, trying to work a regular job.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was wearing Vans, Asics shoes.
Yeah.
$50 and under because that's what I could afford.
Yeah.
And then I just found myself driving to Orlando every week because Bree stayed down there, had other friends down there, and I was just like, shit, I might as well just live down there. It's 3 hours away.
Yeah.
And went to Orlando, started working at Nike, and that's kind of how the sneaker thing got started.
Okay, so then you went from there to Nike. What were you doing at Nike?
I was just part-time sneaker associate. It was funny. I had a full-time job working for Verizon in Orlando, and one of my team members, he had some Prestos, and I was like, bro, those are clean. And he was like, bro, I got these for free working at Nike. And I'm like, say less.
Yeah, light bulb went off, right.
Yeah, and I went and applied, and I was a part-time associate. And that kind of got me back into sneakers, seeing Jordans and stuff.
Yeah,
and
just being around the culture again.
Getting them for free. Well, not for free, but discounted and for free. And that's when I started building my collection back up,
Nice. Okay, that's what's up, bro. So it went from Greensboro, graduate, to Jacksonville, to Orlando.
Yeah, it was if you can remember in Greensboro, we were kind of dealing with shoes too.
Yeah.
But we were really just selling to have food. Really,
right, yeah, it's just, right,
and it was no StockX, nothing. It's crazy how much stuff has changed.
Yeah, I definitely remember, Mally would sell me some stuff, reselling, gear and brands. It was still a culture, but it wasn't a thing like it is today. I definitely feel you on that.
That's when it started.
Right.
Encores.
Yeah, y'all, bro, I remember we would be in high school still, because we were in high school still, and I remember just being on my phone, scrolling in class, and I would just be seeing y'all 12s, Concords. It was seeming like y'all was really having y'all way out there, but that's from a high school point of view. I get it. It was still a grind. It was still trying to get it how you live. So you would say that the passion for collecting and stuff kind of came. You kind of already had it, but it just kind of opened up more doors once you really started working for Nike.
I mean, working for Nike kind of showed me I can make money off shoes.
Okay.
Like before, when I was younger, it was just I always had a passion. Like my dad really liked shoes. He
Got
had
you.
me and fly shit growing up.
Right.
But I was only selling shoes because I was broke and needed the money. And then when I was like 21, 22, working for Nike, that kind of showed me like, yo, this could kind of be a legit side hustle.
Right.
And I just really started selling like Air Maxes, Vapor Maxes, stuff like that.
Right.
Because it was like bulk buyers coming in every single day buying 10, 20 pairs. And I'm like, bro, they don't even know nothing about sneakers for real. So if they can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Started with 1 or 2 shoes and I was on OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Selling on my story. And
Do you think that what social media do you think you sell the most on? Facebook, Instagram, or
definitely Facebook, bro. I mean, I should have a patent for the way I do my boomerangs on Facebook, bro. Like,
hey, yeah, seriously though.
No cap. Like, I mean, I know there's other people that do the same thing, but just like here in Raleigh, like, and this area, it's crazy,
right? and it's like you were already known in high school, and so people already knew you, and then people already knew you in Greensboro, and Greensboro is almost like a extension of Raleigh if you go into A&T, and then coming back, I think that definitely helped. I know right before the interview we were kind of talking about people do business with who they like and who they trust. So I think like you were already branding yourself without even knowing, just as being who you are. So people like respected you and trusted you, because I see a lot of people that I remember from back in the day, like older, like class of 2010, 09 and stuff, that will still be like, sharing and supporting your stuff now. So I'm definitely feeling like that has something to do with it. Do you find, let's talk about family, cause you doing, I always say this, like when I'm telling my friends, like, yo, my guy Jenkins is doing it the right way. Cause like, it's just ironic that you could say like you married your high school sweetheart.
It's like a movie.
it sounds like a movie though, because it don't really happen like that though. But that's super cool. And when I was talking,
for sure.
Yeah, I feel you on that. And you got a son. He's 2.
Yep, son just turned 2. Daughter born.
Just had a daughter. That's crazy. So now you got like the perfect trifecta, or it's actually 4, so that's not a trifecta. But like, you know what I'm saying? It's the perfect like kind of family balance. So your wife is your business partner. Kinda, sorta. Like, I know, right?
To anybody listening, I mean, if you're in a serious relationship, I'm sure you know it's kind of given that your significant other is kind of like your partner.
Yeah.
I mean, on paper, I'm the sole owner, but I will say she's definitely a big reason why I never wanted to have like a partner or start this with somebody, because I mean, I consult with her. I mean, I value her opinion. She's been here since day one. Like, she was buying me shoes, vice versa, since like 2010, 2009 type shit. So she's been here. And yeah, she's like, I don't know if I'm the CEO, she like the CFO or COO.
Yeah, but she definitely has a part to play.
Yeah, for
with
sure.
Everything y'all do.
And if there's no 4 wives available, y'all know why. I usually go to her.
Right, and like I usually see your boomerangs, and I be weak sometimes, because when I see the small hand with like the sweatshirt covering almost the whole hand, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely Jamie. That's doing that right now.
The
and
killer
that's
is
cool.
For everybody. Yo, that's my sister. That's my sister-in-law. Everybody thinks that's
Jamie always.
But my sister-in-law, she's like the assistant manager, man. She works probably like 20 to 30 hours a week. So whenever y'all see another like light-skinned girl, they be like, "Man, you don't even look pregnant." I'm like, "Cuz that's Jade, not Jamie."
Yeah.
And she's clutch. So.
Right, for sure. And like, it's so cool how you incorporate your family in many parts of the business. Like, if I was you, I would be doing it the same way. Birthdays, Christmas, y'all know what y'all get. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep the family laced. And
who don't like shoes?
Right. And I've actually, the times that we've interacted, I've bought a couple pair personally from you, but I've probably bought more pair from your grandma. And like, to the point where like me and her might have some conversation and stuff when I go and get the shoes. And I think right. And I think that's so cool how even a couple months back, I saw you gave her an award. How many shoes do you think she's moved for you?
I mean, I just had an estimate of like 1,500 on that post, but excuse me.
Yo, you good?
It's probably been anywhere from like 1,500 to 2,500 to be real, man. Like, we had a beautiful system.
Right.
She works from home, so I was able to just do my purchases online or Instagram, Facebook, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And then people trusted me, like you were saying, so they would pay me directly and then just pick them up from my grandma's house anytime between 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Super convenient.
So
and then you were like,
knows her now. It's crazy.
Right. No, seriously though, like you were like Morrisville or something, so it was even more convenient to just leave the pack there, and a lot of your transactions were hands off.
Yeah, my job was in Morrisville, so it was perfect.
That's super smart. Okay, so continue on to this. You're a family man first, father first, business owner second. Do you ever find it kind of hard to balance the two?
Definitely.
Yeah.
If you ask my wife, she'll probably have a better answer than me.
Yeah.
But being an entrepreneur, business owner, you really don't have no time off. So
right.
It's always something you could be doing. Like, not gonna lie, I'll be having my daughter in my arms, but I'm like,
thinking of
that spreadsheet. Like, did I pay whatever this is? So, you just kind of gotta have discipline. Like, I make sure I take Sundays off.
Nice.
Put people in place. So I make sure that I have time away from the store.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing though. Like when I first started, it was hard. I mean, you used to making money on your own. So seeing this make money without me actually being here is great.
Turn
and
you
allows
up?
me, bro. Yeah, it's like,
right. I'm about to say, like, that got to be a good feeling,
bro,
though.
It's about to be a teary-eyed moment. It's
that's good.
Real.
That's good, bro.
But getting back to your original question, man, just having people in place so I can take time off and be with the fam, that's essential because you don't want to wear yourself out.
Right.
Make yourself too tired.
Right. And your son, he's 2. The flyest 2-year-old I think I've ever seen. And, like, and 2-year-olds are smart, though. Kids catch on quick. Do you think your son knows what's going on? Like, like with shoes and everything, I see whenever you do the posts that almost all of them go viral with the major releases. You have them in there some type of way, which is so cool for people to still see that it's a Black-owned, family-based business. Do you think, like, your son knows, like, my dad, like, these are his shoes, and he kind of still...
I don't know if he knows. He says shoes, so he knows that we get them, and he knows that he get a lot.
Right, okay.
But yeah, they're smart as hell, man. He says self-soles. Whenever we're, like, turning this way or going down New Bern Avenue, he'll point and be like, self-soles.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
I'm just trying to mold him into the entrepreneur that I want him to be. My dream is... when he's like 4 or 5 and stuff, we can have him going to the sneaker events with me. He can start doing his own deals.
Yeah.
Really all this for him, man. So
that's huge right there. So the whole plan, I guess, the long run, I can imagine like anybody, this is so great because it's something that you can really leave a legacy behind and pass down to your kids. So it's like, hey, son, you will make your own way, but this is something that you could also do so you don't have to start from scratch.
Basically.
Yeah. I feel that.
I know he might not like sneakers, but that's the fun with every dreams he does have.
Exactly, bro. I feel that. Now, the sneaker reselling game, like we know, we were just talking about how it's changed. Like
crazy game.
Yeah, how it's changed. And what are your thoughts on the sneaker game right now? I hear people saying like Hypebeast killed the sneaker game, resellers killed the sneaker game. Like, what are your thoughts on like just the whole perspective on the way that people buy shoes today? You think it's easier? It's messed up? Honestly.
I mean, honestly, it's easier now because we got a few taps so you can technically get whatever shoe that you want. But it's going to be different for every single person. Like, if you're not trying to overpay or you somebody that only pays retail, you probably hate this shit. But if you got the money or the means to pay for what you want, then it's like a million times easier. It's a lot more convenient. So I look at it just like everything in this world basically is resold to a certain extent. So I mean, shoes are no different. It's great to see that a lot of people are trying it. A lot of people that resell, they kind of might get mad that people are in the way, but kind of just look at it as a compliment. I mean, you see something that you're doing and people are trying to imitate it. That just means that you're doing something the right way. So
right, for real. And you've never been a selfish person as long as I can remember you. So I don't think that you looking at other people like they taking money out of my pockets. Unless somebody go and set up a shoe, like selling shoes right here out their trunk, then it's like it's a lane for everybody.
I mean, there's rules to everything. Like the main one, if somebody listening, like don't go into my Facebook post trying to sell.
Oh yeah, I'll delete that comment quick, and I might block you.
It's just
people do that. Have you seen?
Yeah, like some shoes, and I may not have the size, but somebody comment like I got the size. I'm like, bro, that's cool, but just promote your business. Like if they find you.
Yeah, because I'm not doing that on your page. So That's so funny, bro.
But I definitely try to lend a helping hand to like anybody trying to start or asking me questions. Like I feel like that's a big thing, bro. Like I really take the time to talk to people. I don't feel like I'm too big to answer anybody's question or anything like that. So
I think people see that and they respect it, and that's another reason why they would choose to do business with you over like maybe somebody else that sells sneakers and they could get the same one. You know, it's been times where
we all got the same shit, bro. So
right.
You gotta figure out what's gonna set you apart.
Right, exactly. So, Dara, I bring you to our next question. What are some things that you feel like does set you apart? Or even if they don't, what are some things that you plan on doing to even further set you apart?
I mean, first and foremost, like you were saying, definitely a family-oriented business, family man. So I feel like people like that vibe. I mean, I'm born and raised here, bro. Like, it's an amazing feeling to be born on New Bern Avenue. I graduated high school on New Bern Avenue, and now I own a business.
And I'm making it on New Bern Avenue. No cap.
It's cool. Like, people ask me, why did I set up shop over here? Like, you know, nervous. And I'm like, nah, not really.
Nah, these my people.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, I'm right here. People pull up and they like, bro, thank you for setting this up right here.
Super
like,
convenient.
I can make it in 5 to 10 minutes. That selection, too. A lot of people, they don't have as many kids' shoes and stuff. I try to keep kids' clothes.
Yeah. I see some of the kids' clothes. That is big. A lot of people don't really do that.
Yeah, hopefully one day, too, I'm trying to get, like, family packs and stuff, too. So people, for example, you get, like, a men's size or grade school size and a kid's size. We can have, like, a discount or a deal or something. So
yeah,
all the new releases, that's what people get. I need a men's 12, a 7 line, and a 10C, and I can, like, boom, let's go ahead and ring it up for 50 off, 75 off, whatever it may be.
Right. That's super smart, too. And that is something else I don't see. So if anybody's listening to this and they start doing family packs, we know where you got it from.
Facts.
For real. And, oh, man, I was going to also say... If
people that's probably like interested in sneakers and stuff, you can ask about like business startup costs, like loans, taxes, shit like that. Advice.
Yeah, did you get it out? Did you really, what made you decide to expand with a store? Because I feel like you had a pretty good system with the way you were doing things. And has it been like more challenging doing it with a store? And I know obviously the answer is probably going to be like, yeah, because you have more costs. But I'm saying that, what made you feel like you were ready to take on the project of having a store instead of doing it the way you were doing it? Or was there like a problem that came up and you were like, you know what, I just need to get a store?
I mean, there's a few different things that kind of pointed me in the direction of getting a store. I'll be honest, like a year or two ago, I was like, nope, I'll just stick to online. But
I think I remember you saying that a little bit.
Because, like, I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed the freedom of dropping stuff off at my grandma's.
Yeah, of
and,
course.
Like, living my life, it was amazing, bro.
Yeah, because you could be in two places at once.
But now, being with the store, it's just a lot more moving parts. Like, I gotta manage payroll, I gotta track inventory, I gotta worry about, like, a security system.
Yeah.
It's different bills that I gotta pay. Just really opening the business to my wife, my sister, my mother-in-law helps. Trusting people to come in here and go into my back room, like all this stuff was in the crib. So
right,
it's a lot. But the biggest thing, it was people going to my grandma's like, hey, what else you got in there? I'm trying to buy other stuff, and I'm like, oh, chill.
Yeah. Like, come on now.
It's just the pickup spot.
Right. So they needed a place. So it sounds like it was more so people needed a place to congregate.
Yeah, because I've had a website for like a year.
Yeah.
And people just want convenience, man. Like,
right.
You know, with brick and mortar sites, it's kind of going left. A lot of businesses, they're kind of going down. But I feel like shoes is something that people always going to want to touch, feel, try on, especially with how much they cost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so,
no, for sure.
I was like, I can't have people just going in and out my grandma's house.
Right.
And this allowed me to, like, meet 10, 20, 30, 100 times more customers. Like, people just coming in saying, we saw the page. People, because I had like, 1,000 unread Facebook messages, people that I couldn't get to.
Yeah, I see you got two phones. I know one is your personal and one is your business phone, and that makes a lot of sense too. Do you think that, well, clearly, probably you sold more in person than online, or would you say it's about half?
No, it's definitely probably like 75% more in person. I mean, inline.
No, online, yeah, you could.
Online is solid too, but I mean, again, shoes, people probably want to try them on. They don't really know. if it's not StockX or GOAT, you gotta go like a little bit above and beyond to make sure people know your shit authentic. You know, you're a real seller. So it's cool though. Online is definitely growing. We just hit like our 100th order a few months back, so it's definitely starting to get busier. And I'm doing like deals of the day, stuff like that. So people are buying. It's fun, man.
Yeah. And like, so moment of transparency. And I'm just talking about myself, like, because people know what I got going on with the brand and everything, trying to get that, continuing to still try to get that off the ground. And you hit thousands of followers on social media quick. Because how long would you say that you started that Southside Soless Instagram page?
Like a year and a half ago.
So how long did it take to really start seeing traction, or really did you notice like, oh shoot, like 300 people follow me today, or like it was more so you just telling your customers, now I got a page? Because I know I've sent your page to several people, like just, you know, like this is where I'll be getting my shoes. Even if I didn't get a pair from there, I'm like, well, Jenkins is my man's. I'm not gonna tell him I got them from StockX or something when I could just send them here and there in Raleigh.
Appreciate it. I mean, it's really just word of mouth, bro. That's the biggest promo. Mm-hmm. Having people promote the page, especially being from here. I know people that work at like different shoe stores. People go in Foot Locker all the time. Like, y'all got white Air Force Ones. I mean, if it's my boy working in there, he gonna say, nah, but Southside Soless got them. So
nice.
Stuff like that. Leaving my cars different places. Paying for advertisements on Facebook, Instagram, but really studying Instagram too. Like you kind of see what's on the Explore page. People like seeing pics with multiple shoes and stuff. Like throwing my son in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Stuff like that make people want to share, and that'll get followers and more traction.
Right, I got you on that. That's what's up. So, you know, I'm gonna let you take a couple moments to like give some game, because I know everybody's listening right now is like, this is cool, but what can I take from this that I can start doing today? So say somebody's listening right now and they got a little nice collection, but they really kind of want to start upping it and getting into the reselling game to the point where, like, you know, kind of emulate your footsteps. What are some key first things that you feel like they need to make sure that they do or that they're doing?
Well, somebody that got a collection, so I'm assuming that they already got a little bit of sneaker knowledge, so I would just say make sure you're taking advantage of every single platform out there to sell your stuff. Like, even though I have a store, I still sell on eBay.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got a website, but I still sell stuff on eBay because, I mean, somebody in Asia, they may not find my website. Right. They can pay the same price on eBay, and they have no fees for shoes over $100. So
nice.
Take advantage of everything, whether it's like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, other different apps, whatever it may be. Go to different pop-up shops, just network.
Nice. Y'all went to that pop-up, that Cool Kai one in North Carolina. I was so mad I couldn't make it out there. That was crazy. But like, that leads me to my next question. Well, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off. Was there anything else you wanted to tell them, like just about that game, getting into it?
Don't hold your shit. Can I curse?
No, but you're good. but it's been super slight. You're good, bro.
No, that's what pissed me off, bro. Like, don't hold your stuff. If you spend $200 and somebody trying to pay you like $250, $260, make that $250 and rinse and repeat versus holding it for $350, bro. Holding it for a year or a year and a half just to make that extra $40 or $50. Where if you would have just sold it and bought another shoe, you could have made that
quick
10
flip.
times. Yeah, bro. So a lot of people, they trying to buy something to make a home run, but it's really the base hits that get you going. So
right. Okay.
If you take anything, bro, base hits, not home runs. Base hits is what keep you in business.
No cap. That's good. That can be really applied to any type of business for real. That's so lit. And I see whenever like it's a release for like you were saying the Lightning 4s, maybe some 1s or something, some 5s. You were very strategic in making sure that you get yours in stock. What's the furthest place that you feel like you had to travel to get a bulk collection?
Bulk?
Or maybe like, you know, like at least like 10, 11. Well, how many do you try to have on average, like for a new release? Is there a number, or you try to just get as many as you possibly can?
I mean, the biggest misconception with this shit stuff is people think that like I get a shipment or it's like a vendor or it's just like 20, 30 loads coming. So it's really you get whatever you can. Like you eat what you kill, for real. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a real deal entrepreneur. So if it's a new release, I'm out here trying to network with people before they release. I ain't really trying to. I can't say no names or nothing, but y'all know what people do. I'm trying to get shoes secure basically before the release, and however many you can secure, that's how many I'm gonna have in the store. I mean,
nice.
Of course, if I had $1 million, then I'd probably have 1,000, but that's not really a smart investment too. Like, shoes have waves. After a week or two, most people are like, bro, I ain't paying $400 for that. It's another shoe about to come out, so let me just start looking towards that one.
Yeah,
So,
big facts.
depending on stores, you gotta kind of know your customers and how many you need.
Facts. Man, we can talk about this fly talk real quick. What's your top 5, bro? I know that's crazy to say because I ain't give you no category or nothing.
I know. Heads up.
Right.
That's so tough because there's so many shoes.
What's your favorite type of shoe then? What's your favorite Jordan?
I can do top 5.
Okay.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Top 5. I think right now, just in my personal collection, the Travis Scott 1 Lows, the first ones.
The brown ones?
Yeah, the brown ones. Those I probably wear multiple times a week. They're super comfortable.
Yeah.
I feel like they go with almost anything.
Yeah.
And me personally, I like to try to have stuff that like not everybody has. So
you gotta keep it exclusive if you sell them. Right.
That too. I mean, you gotta have something that people are gonna ask you where you get those, so I can say, boom, my card, da da da. After that, the off-white Jordan 4s is a banger.
Love them.
Like,
those are crazy.
gotta have those in the collection.
Right.
Dunks are definitely making a comeback. So between the black and white dunks or the UNC dunks, definitely love those right now. Can't get away from my Jordan 1s, so
always gonna be.
We're gonna have more than 5. So I like my turbo green ones.
The turbos are so valuable right now, though. They're still going like people were getting off on those for selling for like half a rack still.
Bruh, sometimes like 6, 7. It's crazy. Hopefully I can get the Union ones in my collection one day. Somebody
those are over a rack.
10, like almost 2.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. And what can I round it out with? Something a little different. I don't know.
You wear about everything though. Like you wear about everything.
And Grinch, Kobe's, they got a special place. Something that I had when I was in college.
Nice.
And something I was able to get. It's funny. Hit Foot Locker raffle in Miami. So I flew to Miami just to get
I remember that. I was jealous. I wanted to tell you congrats, but I was mad it wasn't me.
So I was like, yeah, I gotta make that flight. That was when I feel like I'm really doing this shit. I was like, I'm making day trips just to get shoes.
Yeah, and that's what I was noticing. That's why I'm like, so, and it'll even be like, you might go to like Concord Mills in a day. You might go to like Virginia real quick or something like just for the pack. And that's when I was really noticing like the passion and the dedication with this. When you have me weak, because you're so transparent with it. You was like, bruh, if I have to cop another wagon, bruh, like just for the shoes because you forgot it. And that's real things that people don't, think about. So I think your authenticity and your honesty is another reason why a lot of people rock with you, because you don't try to make the illusion that it's perfect. You just making the illusion like I'm figuring it out, bro.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to document my journey.
Right, for sure.
Because trust me, bro, this shoe shit is crazy. There's people that's like 15, 16, 17 making like 10 times more than me, bro. I'm learning from them every day.
Yeah.
Gotta be a sponge, man. Anybody listening, you can definitely do the same. Something I didn't bring up before, but definitely want to touch on it. OPM, bro. Other people's money.
Yeah, the pre-orders and all of that.
Something that pre-orders, credit cards, all the different stuff they got going on with the government. Make sure you do it the legit way. But if you get some free money, then by all means, like that is something that'll definitely boost any business. But the shoe business, like if you can get 10 racks and go to a sneaker show and buy Dunks, Yeezys, whatever it is, and then bring it back to your city, you popping, bro.
No doubt.
Definitely take advantage of other people's money if you got the opportunity.
No doubt. And before we end things, I definitely want to give you a chance to let people know where to find you, the address of the shop, and your website.
Bet. So you can always come check me out. We open 7 days a week. Southside Soless, 4551 New Bern Avenue, Suite 190, right beside the barber shop behind the Bojangles. Social media, follow us at Southside Soless with 2 S's on the end, and you can always see my full inventory and check out. We'll ship it to you, or you can do in-store pickup at SouthsideSoless.com.
Y'all heard it here first. Y'all, Chris Jenkins, owner, entrepreneur of Southside Soless. We'll catch y'all same time, same place next week.